Okay, boys. First of all, how's my mic? No one's gonna see this. Bro, I have screwed up like my fucking main channel so much that I don't even know if I bet like YouTube's probably kicked out everyone from even clicking the bell, so you're probably gonna see this 10 days from now. Okay, what should I even do? So I am in a little bit of a predicament. Well, first, okay, one thing I just want to get off my chest is if anyone's worried about being a lol cow, just one thing you gotta do is if you are in an absolute just self-destructive frame of mind, you don't have to film yourself. I learned that the other day when I didn't film myself, and now I'm feeling a lot better and pretty epic. Actually, I'm feeling pretty good. I got some stuff off my chest with some family members. Where's the desktop audio? There we go. Okay, good stuff. I know. I'm obviously just absolutely avant-garde. No YouTuber on planet Earth has ever thought of using the Undertale OST, I mean, let's just be real. Let's just be real. I'm pretty original. Let me just do boom. Let me just look back at my Alecations channel. Another thing, okay, so what is the thesis of what I want? I guess I want to just ramble a bit, but I also am kind of interested in whatchamacallit. A little interested in seeing what anyone thinks of what I should do for allocations now. I don't think YouTube is a job thing, especially not now. It seems like the algorithm's getting harsher all the time. Or maybe it's just because I studied an algorithm and it took me 6 months to act on it because it took me so long to make these first 5 videos. And then guess what? The algorithm probably changed by then. But even then, like a lot of that stuff, it's been so freaking catered. It's catering to the shorts so hard. But even that algorithm doesn't make any sense. I mean, look at this. Just look at this. The stats, they don't make any sense. With shorts, they randomly pluck you into the shorts feed. You get a shit ton of views, and then you flatline. You get like a shit ton of views in 1 second and flatline. And sometimes they just don't do that. And one thing really freaky is this channel shouldn't even be like shadow banned or anything. It hasn't done anything. Look at what happens when I look this up word for word, This is ridiculous. Okay, fine. Don't see the results word for word with that exact title. Let's do this week. Okay, still nothing. Nope. And let's do another thing. Let's make them a short. No, it's like that isn't. It's also this fandom is really freaking me out. What is this? I mean, I guess it makes sense. It was okay. Yeah, this is freaky. This stuff is freaky, but also makes sense given that I was catering to weird, edgy, horny teenagers. But whatever, I don't fucking care. But like that's like the weird thing is like they are. I think it's a new channel thing. They really want to get people out of the new channel algorithm. I don't. It's so weird though. I mean, this isn't just something that hurts creators, but like if you just want to find a video, YouTube isn't good at finding the video when you look it up word for word anymore. Google is even worse. I don't even use Google to search shit anymore. Like they're so bad. Like Google, I can't even use this. I actually use other sites to search for stuff, and then I click on links through them indirectly because Google, they just don't work. Everything's just news articles from the past week. If you want to look up, if you're like researching for a project, like in school, I can't imagine how, it must be annoying for the kids at school right now because when you look up shit, you don't actually get good stuff. Like, you don't get anything useful. I gotta stop looking at this shit on screen. But no one in chat. Okay, of course there isn't. Two watching now. Disheartening. Whatever. Probably should have started after my audience got out of school because, of course, I can't choose. I wish more adults watching my shit. Then again, they're already probably at a job. If they do, I, for one, have inconsistent retail hours, okay? Not paying me good enough, you know? So I can't really do too much about that stuff. What was the freaking, I need to look at the allocations stuff again. God, YouTube search results for regular people. I guess that stuff is popular worldwide, you know? I can find what are murder drones by looking up allocations, though. Honestly, low key, high key, kind of sort of miss the whole I'm gonna miss that brand name. However, I think in terms of direction of where to take the channel, well, a lot of the corporate kind of stuff, like this one, isn't paying off, you know. I mean, no, this is really paying off. This was, I'm glad it actually showed, like, the only edits I made in the entire video for this one, because that was very lazy. That was the one I was probably doing the least amount of effort on, for sure. This one turned out better than I was expecting. It was done similar to that one, but at least it did the right edits. Please, guys, I'm begging you, I beggeth of you, how is my microphone? How is my voice? I want to know this week, so if it's bad, I can return this overpriced mic. I think it sounds pretty good, though. I am about a foot away from the mic itself. So yeah. Input audio 3. Let me just make sure that's the right mic. Yeah, it's the right one. Okay. Okay. So also, what are people kind of interested in right now? I wish I had a community tab on allocations. I mean, I think everyone who's been watching my channel since 2021 knows I fucking love the community tab. Probably a bit too much at this point. Like, way too much. But it's actually really good to communicate and to see what people want and people want to stop, you know? This Velma one was... So, one person did tell me about Game Theory's whole upload 5 at once thing being a good way to trick the algorithm, and I was skeptical, and I was right to be skeptical because that did not go well. I'm not going to try that again. I'm a little... So, one of the things that interests me the most is, the most obscure one I talked about is my most popular video. Very ironic. But it kind of makes sense because I've discussed this before in videos like the frickin' Sen versus Kai Weiss thing from 2021 where it's like it needs to be popular enough to have an audience, so you need to have demand, but it needs to not be so popular that there's too much supply. You want to sneak through the competition. And you know, I'm obviously looking at my sub count here and looking at my sub count here. Obviously, I'm not the go-to guy for YouTube, for how to get big on YouTube. I still need to know how to get big on YouTube, you know? However, that's one thing that I keep finding out being true, because this is definitely in that category, because Caroline Consnar, she is popular, but she doesn't post as much anymore. Whoopsie, there goes my bud. She doesn't post as much anymore, so maybe a little less demand. But also, I was talking about something very obscure, but something enough people saw initially with a popular name attached, so that's why I got 322 views from that one. Or maybe it's because of that excellent thumbnail I took way too long to make despite it looking like garbage. Like, look at those skulls, that looks nasty, bro. Reflux, oh! I do not understand TikTok. I just don't. Fuck, TikTok. I don't quite understand it, but I'm doing okay on TikTok, all things considered, given I came out of nowhere. Same on Instagram. Twitter I'm doing just bad on, I think. Well, Twitter is weirdly enough one of the most linear algorithms I've seen. Like, that one is about just pissing people off or roasting one person who already pissed someone off, and you get popular that way. Um, I didn't really capitalize on it whenever I did have a tweet that blew up, and my tweets were too controversial, so, you know, that's all good. Odysseus, whatchamacallit. Okay, so let me look up smart, fart Alec, you know, all that good stuff. Also, another big thing, something huge is, whatchamacallit. So, shoot, what was I thinking of? Odysseus. Oh, I just had it in my head. Oh, dang it. Notification, okay. Yeah, so I guess, I mean, you guys know me, I'm fucking terminally online as shit, so I think that maybe I am destined to talk more about internet-y stuff. But not like stuff everyone else is talking about, like this merge drones thing. I think that was a surprisingly good review. I'm really shocked that it's like my second most least viewed video. I think the title sucks. But that was a really good, I think that was the second best of the first batch of 5 I made. Pizza Tower, I'm starting to turn around that one, because that one was like, it was very simple, but it was weirdly inspiring and conceptually a bit more interesting, with like it being some weird inspiration to like, hey, you know this meme game? You gotta take advantage of your time with your family because you never know when they die. It's a little weirdly deep and not in like a faux bread tuber way like this one is. Once again, thanks for Space G for editing some of that, because that really did save me a lot of time. This one's also doing better than the others, and this was an internet thing. I might have gotten more views if I actually put the YouTube series in the title, but this is like the only thing on the internet about the Skibidi toilets. No, it's not the only thing, but like it's one of the few things that aren't catered towards like little ADHD babies that's discussing the Skibidi toilets, which is a little bit of a disservice. Most of the community around the Skibidi toilets are just like, they are kind of spam that you expect the toilets to be, but they're not. Can't get over, it's such a weird, Gmod is just, God, Gmod is so weird. Dude, I could just, whew. I'm, you know, I have been, the internet does look a lot better not being in commentary, but it's not like I've did a complete 180, because good lord, I can still just make like a like one of those, you know, those people who make those psychotically long Chris Chan documentaries. I swear to God, you can like pick some fucker on the internet, and if I refine it enough and I have enough time and shit, I can do that. You know, I can just like make a documentary like on some random thing. I'm like so terminally online. There's like stuff I've never experienced or watched, and I can sound like a bigger expert nerd than like a lot of people and stuff. I just have that useless skill, you know? Speaking of useless skills, I really need this to work because I am a little useless. But then again, maybe I'm not. I do have a few ideas. Another idea. Let me just put this one in the chat if anyone ever sees this. Hello, Elder Fiend. Thank you for actually showing up. So, can I not do a poll on here? Oh, I can. Okay, good. What? Shoot. God, this visually looks terrible. Okay, no, I can switch it to 760. That's good enough. That's good enough. Okay. So, I guess first poll. I'm gonna have a couple polls. First one, how should I phrase it? Wait, why are the options? Okay, I can change the options. Good. Internet media or general animation. I think I might flip-flop between them because sometimes I might see an opportunity. My channel's already kind of starting as like the, I would say premiere, but no one sees it. Its gimmick right now is kind of the post Spider-Verse era animation channel, because all of these have kind of been about like impact on media. It is a very modern channel, which I kind of like, because watching animation reviews is a lot different in the past. A lot of it's been like, oh, cynical, oh, everything's going downhill, blah, blah, blah. But it's interesting seeing just the changes, and I kind of depict that. I think I depicted, one thing I am really liking about the way I've been doing my reviews so far is how there are connected themes. I feel like watching one enhances the themes of the other. I kind of tried doing that in the past on Smart Alec. First with Spinch, I made it like so you'd be lost if you didn't see every episode, which is kind of dumb, but it's kind of funny. With the commentary videos, I had a single message and of just like, please don't forgive these guys, they're gonna do the same stuff over and over again. And it's like every time I make a video on the people doing the same thing, it kind of reinforced that, but that got old. But I feel like these are kind of doing it better because there are themes that enhance each other without being redundant. So, like, I think a good example, Velma probably should have been the last of the 5 batches. It was kind of the finale, in a way, of the first 5. So stuff like the Mario movie kind of showed that video game adaptations were getting better. I haven't done much about video game adaptations yet, but I might do more about that. So, Pizza Tower, I mean, that was video game related and kind of Mario based, but it doesn't really fit entirely with the themes. These 3 at the bottom, the Murder Drones, Caroline Consnar, Velma ones, they were all about kind of criticizing a lot of the current meta comedy going on at the time. And also showing how to do it correctly. They were showing how like animation was evolving and getting better for creatives while also getting harder for creatives, in that you had more flexibility if you were chosen, but you're less likely to be chosen. Like Netflix could cancel your shit and stuff like that, stuff like that. And that also kind of led into the Spider-Verse stuff, which really tied everything together by kind of showcasing a history of animation in addition to everything else. So I do like that. And then Skibbity was just kind of its own thing so far. So, I mean, I do like where I'm heading so far, but I'm not getting the views. I don't want to be that douchebag who only cares about views, but I think it might be too late, actually. So yeah. 3 watching. Oh boy, I fucked this channel up. Yeah, I should have just doubled down after the PK Russell video got good and made a few follow-ups and then just veered into animation then, and that would have been fucking great. Now it is so tough to break into the oversaturated has-been hotel review market. But I got 50K on that one video. That went really well. So, I did think that was like one of those testing times of like, will I become a corporate fucker or will I become real? And I chose real, and it didn't really help me in the end. So I do kind of regret that a little bit. So yeah, anyways, I should finish this actual poll. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, I need. Okay. My two viewers watching right now. Can you guys share with someone? Okay. Already internet media. Hell of a boss rabbit hole. It's not even like that bad of a rabbit hole. In fact, if anything, my problem with going down the hell of a boss stuff is that it's actually too boring. It just seems like anything weird in it just seems like the stuff I. Hi, Hornetbot. I haven't seen you. That's a new face. Anyways, any of the hell of a boss stuff, that's just tread material. Even the weirdo stuff is like it's like what you'd expect. I mean, it's one of those quasi-adult things where it's like, JH. I don't know what that acronym stands for. However, it's familiar. Anyways, yeah, like hell of a boss. Too many people have talked about, and even the weird stuff, it just seems like that is what the show is kind of designed for. It's like, it's all good. Yeah, you don't be sorry, bro. You're actually here. That's better than a lot of people. I'm not saying that you're entitled to come see. In fact, it's my fault if anything because I've screwed with stuff in the algorithm on my channel, so it's not gonna show up as much for people. And you know, I told people to quit anyway, like, but it's all good. Yeah, with Hell of a Boss, it's like, it's designed for weirdo Tumblr bait. Like, that's what it is. It's like this technically adult show that's just kind of like all the freaks, the 14-year-old freaks out there who don't spend enough time with their father and spend too much time on Tumblr. That's what they like. It's a decent show. It's kind of, I mean, I think it's important for indie animators. It's very, very undeniably important for that. It's very undeniably important for adult animation as well because it gives people more creative control. It's incredibly important, but I am not the biggest fan. It's like an okay show. If this was something on Netflix, I won't watch it, but since it's something that occasionally pops up in my recommended, I've watched every episode. I think I will be a bit more critical than most of the show itself. I think a lot of people have a little bit of rose-tinted glasses, but I think after the newest episode, people are starting to lose that. But I didn't even really like the gangster episode too much. Because, God, they are obsessed with cucking Millie from having any plot at all. Like, heavy metal family show. Okay, that sounds interesting. That sounds like, that kind of gives me vibes of My Dad's a Rock Star. That was an obscure show on Nickelodeon from like 2004 or something. I'll look at that. I'll look into that. Okay, everyone is. I mean, I'm not surprised that everyone's talking about internet media because that's what I made this channel on. Yeah, so the gangster episode of Hell of a Boss or whatever, like, so that had issues because, like, they introduced Millie. Oh, this is Millie's boyfriend. And somehow they still make it a Moxie plot. This was also Moxie's boyfriend. He's gay now. And also, Millie didn't really have anything to do with Millie. This is not a Millie plot. It's never a Millie plot. You'll never get character development. It was so forced. Like, I mean, I got, like, the idea of, like, it's a coincidence we're planning on giving her screen time in the past. It's like, I believed it, but now it feels like it's a bit of a meme, like, oh, this is the episode about Millie's ex-boyfriend that she hates. Oh no, it's actually Moxie's. Like, that is so fucking forced. Oh my god. They had to they had to retroactively make him bisexual to make that even work. Like, that was never foreshadowed. And oh my god, the world building in that episode was it was so dumb. There is apparently jail in hell now. Okay, maybe it's a corrupt system. Oh, there's also a pope in hell. Like, you guys, like, oh my god, the "it's hell" excuse, that worked when it's like people are saying, oh my god, these people are homophobes in hell, I hate this. But now it's like, that excuse doesn't go both ways. You can excuse bad people being bad in hell. You cannot excuse good people being good in hell. You cannot excuse a pope in hell. You cannot excuse a jail in hell, which is the most redundant concept I've ever heard, because hell is jail for sinners. Like, that's what it is. And that just happens to be Blitzo. I mean, I wouldn't mind talking about Hell of a Boss, but like, that's too saturated right now. And I was kind of I was thinking Murder Drones wouldn't be as, but it is starting to get into the same niche. Yeah, Hell of a Boss is yeah, it's world building. It's kind of broken. It was actually starting out pretty decent, like, which, like, I think the imps just being like, some of the different kinds of sinners being in certain layers of hell makes sense. Like, interesting how human sinners are in pride and like imps born in wrath. There's therapy in hell too. This is the most Tumblr shit I've ever heard. I think you're right. I think I remember that. Uh, I do like how they did healthcare and how it's like basically Canadian healthcare, and that's pretty hellish. I do like that though. Like, another thing that they haven't even gone into much detail that already doesn't make sense is like how human sinners are pretty high ranking in the hierarchy. Imagine going to hell and it's like, okay, so you're actually just someone who's in the upper echelon of Detroit. You are not homeless, but you have a mediocre life. I know you ate several babies. That's just kind of dumb. Wait, no, what didn't? Show their face on TV. Oh yeah, I remember that. I think honestly at this point, just the pilot itself is so disconnected from the rest of it. I'm not gonna blame it too much. Pilot always has changes and continuity errors. It's more of a proof of concept. But yeah, the characters in the pilot are just not the same characters in the rest of the show. Um, Moxie, I was actually disappointed that they just made Moxie into a generic kind of. Oh yeah, like episode 1 and episode. So in the pilot, Moxie shoots a kid. In the first episode, Moxie struggles about shooting kids. Like, that was a pretty quick continuity error. Oh yeah, Alecations, yeah. Good idea. So in terms of like what you guys are thinking about, and let me just pause that. Actually, let me just go through some of these. So, okay, you're the only one here, so which allocations video do you want to see? I want to go through them to see what I should improve and what I should keep and like what direction I should take this channel. Mr. Hornetbot. I want to look at the Velma one again because it's definitely my best editing, but I was already dealing with burnout. I was already dealing with a little bit of burnout, so this wasn't exactly the best to do 5 videos at once and make what is arguably my best video ever as the first video on my new channel, and then there's 4 other videos. Yeah, this video was fucking intense to edit. Why? Stop going to 360. There we go. Yeah, this was like one of the first times I used this new editing program called CapCut because I noticed like all these YouTube shorts, they're like, these are obviously children and they're churning this stuff out with all these templates, and I gotta figure out, like, I'm using After Effects and it takes me 10 hours to like make there was that one meme short I made of Seth the Programmer being power scaled to the Groovers. That was funny. But, that took me way too long to make in After Effects, and I knew there's gotta be something more efficient these days. And oh my god, CapCut is a fucking godsend. This program kicks ass. It does not use up nearly as much memory as the other editing programs I've dealt with. Also important. Lost Pilot. Oh yeah. Wait, why was that? You know, I am curious. That one did get the most views. Why was it your favorite? I'm kind of curious. I thought it was like the third best and also third worst of the videos I made. But anyways, as for the Velma Velmster, what you fucking call it? Oh yeah, how's my audio? Yeah, this still took a while, but it was very satisfying to edit this video, and I did one thing that I haven't been doing enough on Smart Alec, which was I made it consistently well edited. I didn't just give up in the middle. I mean, I used some B-roll here and there. I mean, this section gets a little slow, but it's like it does its job still, and it's not like the same footage repeating over and over again because I'm getting lazy. I didn't edit as much. I didn't make it as flashy for a bit. I mean, maybe this section could have been a little cut down. Also, that's another thing I kind of like, because I've been using a lot of the clips from this YouTube series that I swear is probably older than half my audience at this point. This YouTube Avenue series. This was such an interesting time capsule because it's always weird seeing people get nostalgic for the old times, and also when I was 14 I was into the cynical shit where you're just critiquing everything. When I was 12 I was into that. I'm just always a cynical little bastard. And Des Beaushit's YouTube Avenue is one of the most interesting ones to revisit on the internet because they criticize YouTube directly when YouTube was arguably at its best. So they're saying stuff like they were making fun of like how YouTube, like what is it? They were basically making fun of how it seemed like Let's Players, not just Darkside Phil, in one of these, were going to replace hardworking animators and become way more successful, and that was like, it was kind of acting like YouTube and Machinima was dying because of the Let's Players, which is just so interesting because now the same people that people were like worried, that cynics were worried about, like, oh my god, these people, all this new content, so lazy, this is going to be the death of YouTube. I mean, I'm not sure if they were wrong, but nowadays, like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie, they're like considered some of the only decent human beings on the platform, and it's really interesting seeing like how things evolve. And I don't think it's nostalgia blinded to say that YouTube was objectively better back in the day. Whoa, wait, you did? You saw that Lost Pilot before it was delisted? Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, I didn't know how many. I thought only like 200,000 people saw that, so I guess you would make sense that you probably would have been one of them. Yeah, I don't know everything that's going on. I think another reason this got views was I had a decent intro. It was just a stolen clip. But still, yeah, I am a little interested in the pilot. Oh, yeah, Oh, yeah. Oh, you were actually commenting on this one. That's... Okay, that makes sense. Okay. That does make sense. Zero Charisma? What is that? There's a movie called Zero Charisma? That is so interesting. Yeah. So that video was about all I know about the pilot, unfortunately. I am really curious on what's going on. Caroline is like one of those Zoomery enigmas where she's like, you know, like, I don't want to say bipolar, but she is a bit of a... She's a comedian who's a bit crazy, so like... Not crazy, but... Damn it. Dude, the fucking video clips I've had on Sen and Crows of Judgment are gonna be taken out of so much context because I cannot fucking speak on a whim and sound fucking normal. God damn it. Thoughts on people that just listen to my video? I mean, I'm not surprised that people do. I mean, a lot of people. That's a thing people do a lot on YouTube these days. And that's also why a lot of. I get. Like, I remember I used to get. Like, during the spin stuff, people were complimenting my editing all the time. Now, after that, it was mostly just people criticizing my audio all the time. So, speaking of which, does my audio sound good? I think it better sound good this time. I spent a lot of money on this thing. Does it sound good? Boop. Okay. Let me turn on the Undertale again. The Underfail. Obscure web series for me to talk about. Yeah. I do want them to be obscure because if it's something like Salad Fingers, then it's like my video is not gonna rise above anything else. Yeah. There was this one. What was it? It was like about. Yeah, it is. There's this one about like the town of Talos that was like this big fight. It was pretty melodramatic and it had like some edgelord bad guy from like 13 years ago. That was pretty decent. The best I have ever sounded. Excellent! Excellent! Okay, good. I was tinkering with the settings a lot. So, another thing, quickly. Do you hear background noise? Do you hear the computer going apeshit right now? I'm very curious on that. Because I basically pulled another. I'm really disappointed with myself, but I didn't have much time since I was going on vacation at the end of last week for the skibbity bee bobbity bee dee doo toilet video. Like, whatchamacallit. So I actually did. I wanted to try something and remove the echoes in my CapCut audio. And it just kind of sounded like the fucking. I pulled a Turkey Tom Content Nuke thing again, where I just made the audio. Wait, you're not hearing anything? Or is it just background noise you're not hearing? Well, anyways, I think other people are hearing me since they're responding. Yeah, my Skibbity toilet video. No, I have not heard of an obscure movie called Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I'm sure no one has ever praised it either. It's probably like not only underviewed, but also underrated. I'm sure if Shafrillah saw it, he'd probably say it's no background noise at all. Fuck yeah! Whoa! That was really loud. But I've been trying to fucking do this for 5 goddamn years. Fuck yeah! Oh my god, I'm literally just fucking Mr. Enter again. Oh my god. The artillery shells! Comrade! Roar! That was so loud. Oh, it's that pacifist spoiler. Oh, You know, I feel like at this rate, another thing I might... Like, some people, with their approach to videos, is... Like, especially on, whatchamacallit, like, with animation. A lot of like, what is it? Top... Is it Top Hat Productions? I don't know what his name is. It's like some... No, it's not that guy. There's a... he did Rise of TMNT review. Hats off. So, this guy, he's doing a lot better than me. I'm not sure if he hates me because I disliked Veritas Joe and he likes Veritas Joe or whatever, but whatever. I like his content. He isn't doing great. He's obviously doing way better than me. He's not doing that great. He's not like in the 100K range or whatever. I mean, look at his thumbnails. Look at that high quality stuff. Honestly, I do not like the little distracting white and black bars of Japanese on the left. That's a little distracting, but like his thumbnails, they're great. But I think he might not be getting as many views as he should be because with animation right now, oh, that's a cool thumbnail. Oh, that's nice. Whoa, some of these do go. Whoa! Okay, yeah, some of these do go hard. Yeah, but like I think one thing that he might be running into is like there's certain gimmicks with YouTube animation that people really like right now. I think that maybe we should not make well, he doesn't upload very frequently either. He had like a month break it looks like. Then again, 2 months, 3 months. Huh. You know, actually now I'm not entirely sure, but one thing I was thinking of is every episode of Reviewed. These get so many views. These get so many views. Okay, anyways, no one knows what the fuck just happened, but yeah, so I think I might need to do some every episode of Reviewed things. This is a niche that isn't as tapped as regular reviews because despite these being really popular and mainstream, it's a shit ton of work, man, to do this stuff. And like even with like really bad thumbnails and like that as a YouTube avatar and usernames from like the 2000s, like they still get a lot of views because a lot of people like with the thing is with TV shows on like movies, you can get a decent review of of a movie in a succinct amount of time. You really can't with TV shows, even if you spend like only 2 minutes per episode. That is an hour-long video in a 30-episode-long season. So another thing I'm thinking of is just maybe doing some of these seasonal reviews, things like every episode of Reviewed. Maybe that's how I'll do it. Hell of a boss. Who knows? God damn it. I'm also going to be making a YouTube poop on Alecations. It's going to be risky, but it is going to be a collaboration entry. It implement thumbnail. Of regular show. I think that's been done. Yeah, looks like it has been. Who was the that's familiar. Who was that guy? Was he involved with that the despairing ass fruit drama a while back or whatever? Oh shit, Alaska, I've been doxxed. Oh. Yeah, let's look at his most viewed videos. Oh my god, my vision's so bad! I thought that the black Ariel was Godzilla for some reason. Why did I think that? It looked like Godzilla 2014. Let me see. He's got the YouTube. He's got the YouTube avatar down to a T. So he isn't crossing his arms though, but that's like a 5-year-old meme, whatever. Let me see. First of all, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Second, how come my videos were the only Creepshow art videos that didn't blow up? I swear to God, like everyone else on the planet. Oh my gosh. I mean, mine were also just memes. Well, okay, yeah, I guess it makes sense because mine were just memeing on everyone because it was like, this was so obvious. I called this like a year ago, but whatever, you know, I don't need to go into that over and over. Oh wait, he's also done every one of these and Like, this is such a lucrative genre. I just need to do that. Well, that is sad. Not really. It's Cartman, though. Let me see what everyone's talking about. Tom and Jerry episode. How desperate do you have to be to start talking about the anime? Depends on the anime. I was actually already planning on doing that with JoJo. It's a little degenerate with the audience, but the show itself is surprisingly not as degenerate as a lot of anime. Man, everyone's thinking I should do regular show. I'm surprised Chazington hasn't done an every episode of regular show thing. I was gonna do one about total drama, but I think the last time we really interacted in DMs was like, what was it? I was like talking about like maybe switching that idea for just whatchamacallit. He did a retrospective on FNAF, and I was like so interested in that video on just like the community around it in the mid 2010s, because I was like, oh my god, I kind of remember this stuff, and I could totally do this with Undertale. Hey Chazington, want to do this with Undertale? Chazington, I'm still open to doing stuff about Undertale. That would be hilarious. Lupin the Third is kind of epic. You know, Lupin the Third is in that genre of anime. God, so like most normal people agree that like who watch anime that it's like such a scary thing to introduce someone to, because like a lot of good shows have just weird, freaky BS in them that just randomly appear, you know? Yeah, I get what you mean, Spicy J. But like Lupin the Third and Cowboy Bebop, if you just want to introduce people to anime in a normal way, those are my personal picks. Also, one thing I've noticed is my content is better if I'm recording after I've had either pre-workout or an energy drink. So in 2022, I was trying to do 5-hour energy, and that was just fucking me up. That was even worse. I was like relapsing to me when I was 14, when I had all the energy of a child, but also all the anxiety and immaturity. Whoo, boy, that was not good. I acted like a fucking angry little spaz. Dude. Honestly, not to sound like a fart-sniffing narcissist, but my own lore is kind of interesting, honestly. No one knows the full lore of my own lore. Like, it's still even fucking me up. Like, there's a guy who I just merely thought was a troll who's an actual asshole who's just slandering me behind my back. He's actually a stalker, not like what Harley TBS calls a stalker, where it's just like you say something stupid and they occasionally come out from the woodworks. They see it in their timeline and they criticize you. So I make my Alecations Twitter account, okay? And the first person to follow me is this guy I have blocked on all my social media. You do seem energetic right now. Good you don't do... Yeah, oh yeah, that would be horrible. Yeah, but my first 2 followers... Well, there's this one normal guy, and the other guy was the creepy username. Some of you guys know what username is, probably. Who just, like, all he did was he tried pushing the rules until he could technically break them or not. What do you mean, why do I still block him? He keeps calling me, he keeps sending fakes. Whenever I make a friend with someone, Bro, whenever I make a friend with anyone on the internet, he sends fake screenshots and calls me a pedo, and like I have to have a awkward conversation explaining, no, this is not true. I'm not a fucking pedophile because of these fake screenshots. He kept doing that for a while, and like I kind of thought that he was gone, but like I make the oh my god. I make the Alecations Twitter, and like the first thing he tells me on it, he's like the first person to sub. And he like tells me some creepy thing like, "Oh, we are reunited once again at last." Like, oh my god. And he just talks about me on like other Discords that have nothing to do with him, and it's like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. Whatever. He's not that big of a deal though, you know. But I guess get trolled, dumbail. Not poor username. He's no. Oh my. Okay, what was I even fucking talking about? Yeah, anime. Some of it's degenerate. Even Dragon Ball is kind of degenerate. Like the first few seasons is like they sexualize 16-year-old Bulma way more than they sexualize hot MILF Bulma in her 50s. Honestly, that honestly bothers me more. Like they like Bulma is like in her 50s in the newer show, and they make her like hot as fuck. She's got like these big tits, big ass. She's like a MILF. She is peak MILF. And all they do is have Goku say, "Oh, your tits are saggy and gross." Like, shut the fuck up, Goku. You have no fucking taste. Your wife hates you and is annoying, and the worst part is it's completely justified. Okay. No, I'm not going to talk about Dragon Ball. That is the most overdone topic in the world, and I cannot power scale myself. Japan in a nutshell for real. On God. What was it? Oh shit. Imara. Imara, that's an interesting one. I do have a soft spot for Star vs. the Forces of Evil, even though I know it's kind of bad. I think Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Wow, everyone voted for an animation. Kind of want to still try a few, but yeah. So I had a real soft spot for Star vs. the Forces of Evil as a show because it came out at a good time in my life, and it weirdly helped my character writing. Because there's always something about a lot of high school media where it's like there's something wrong, these interactions feel weird, but I just kind of figured out just them showing instead of telling how awkward, like the characters being comfortable. Oh, I remember! Oh my god, on Twitter, I remember. Oh my god. I remember anime fans being so fucking mad at Japan for raising it to like 16. And it's like, that is the biggest fucking self-report. Oh my god. That's not even a self-report. Well, actually it is, but it's a literal report. Like, you might as well report yourself to the police. Dude, Instagram comments are so fucking weird. Because, like, I just scroll aimlessly and there's, like, nothing going on. And, like, somehow, some way, if it's, like, a bunch of characters who are all adults not doing anything sexual, like, the comments section is, like, it's, like, about arguing about the age of consent for some reason. No, it wasn't! I saw some people doing that on Twitter. It's fucking Twitter, dude. If you can think... I've learned there is no such thing as hyperbole on Twitter. That's why. That's fucking why. No one on that goddamn website can tell what a joke is. They say everything is Schrodinger's juice bag, even if it's the most obvious joke on the planet. Because there are genuinely, like, the most fucked up people on the planet on that site. Oh my god. There's, dude, like, every fucking week some sort of genocide trends. It's insane. I mean, ever since Elon took over, it became arguably worse and better because, hey, at least now everyone's allowed to declare genocide against someone else instead of it being only some acceptable genocide targets. It is insane! That site is so fucking crazy. It's never not gonna be crazy. I kind of love it, but it is so fucking evil. It is, oh my god, Twitter. You know, I can leave... Like, oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Okay. The horror of anti-piracy screens. A Twitter video. I've always thought about that. But I don't even know how I fucking approach it. It's like, I don't think I could describe how insane the site is because no matter what you say, people will first think it's hyperbole and then realize that I didn't do it justice. Twitter is like, it's genuinely too insane to talk about. I saw some dude, I don't even want to talk about that. Oh my god, I've seen some horrible shit on that site. Oh god. There was like a meme on Twitter. It was a quote unquote meme, which was just some guy killing themselves, like on camera. Oh, that is. I just can't, bro. I just can't. Ugh. Okay, but anyways, I think worst case of character derailment. Bro needs. I relate to this problem, but I think he needs to work on his text there. Okay, it looks like he did. Because that looks better, even though it's against an orange text on an orange backdrop. Wait, no, it's the same. It's doing the same thing where he does the whole black outlines and colored middle. The worst Pixar movies. Thuman needs our help. Not really. Yeah, so anyways, I should totally do this. I do wonder, this guy's small. Actually, you know, so I talked about this one big reason I switched over. I decided that, like, I should make a new channel for animated reviews instead of doing an old one. Is that I thought my algo was too screwed up, and being a smaller channel, it doesn't actually help. But I'm looking at this dude. Kind of looks like it might have actually worked. If I just did this. What the hell? But I've already started Alecations. I kind of like the idea of saying, I mean, Smart Alec, there's a lot of embarrassment on Smart Alec. It's not even embarrassing, like, oh, it's so cringy. It's like it's just kind of a low-key depressing, like, oh, all of these things you try to do. Allegations. Yay. I mean, at least with other stuff, it's like you can look back and cringe and like, that was so funny back then, but this is like, oh, well, I did a mediocre job. That subject matter really fucking sucks, though. One whole vid. Oh, Sans! Sorry, dogs. False alarm. Dude, my dog, he is a predator. He would probably be able to catch up to Sans and eat his bones. Sans scare. Huh. Shoot, I'm starting to crash. Fuck. I'm still tweaking, though. So anything else, you guys? So my mic is good. That is good. Fuck! I forgot to monetize. Let me just do that real quick. Okay, let me just deal with that. I want some money because I am so close to making money. I'm actually making money. Okay, I need to do this. Bro, I am so... Dude, okay, the Chazington lore, I kind of... Bro, like... That's actually also interesting. Like, he is such an enigma. It's Chazington. Like, we fucking... So, Chazington... So, my friend Super Seuss Gamer, me and him, like, I helped him a little bit. No. That... Unfortunately, after they ate several commentary channels, we had to put Princess down. Very sad, I know. Oh, I just want, like, to say this quickly. So with the power of hindsight and not dealing with this in the now, one thing I'm thinking about is how most people I talked about in hindsight weren't as bad as I acted like. But then Harley TBS, who was from the video with the dog that Spicy J is mentioning right now, I think Harley is worse, and if Harley screws up again, they are going to get sued into oblivion. They are, like, I mean, someone could. Sue them. Someone could actually sue them successfully, especially now that they're 18 and they're still screwing up, apparently. Yeah, no, that they and someone else, and maybe people could like pile on and make it a class action, not a class action, but something bigger. But anyways, but most other people, it's like people like Daft Peanut, Turkey Tom, they aren't as bad as I made it. Like PK Russell, they aren't as bad as I made them out to be in hindsight. Honestly, they're still bad though. Harley's Deebas. Okay, but I do need to monetize this because I'm an idiot. Okay, it's loading. It's loading like a foreboding choding. It's I can't rhyme with choding. Why is the monetization off? It should be defaulted to on. Hey guys, what do you think of the thumbnail? I was gonna use that for something else actually. Limited, you bitch! Request review. Fuck off. How'd you already detect that? God damn, let me just fucking swear in peace. Ugh! Okay. I do hate YouTube is kind of annoying. Viewer discretion is advised. Wait, no. I do not. Okay, guys. Does anyone know how the fucking algorithm works? How do some people just do it all the time, and other people, like this guy, like most of the time they don't get good views, but sometimes they do. I don't get that. It's a lot of small channels. Shittles be brittles, my man. Shit. Okay, so my mic is good. Let me just update the polls. Okay, so clearly everyone thinks that I should focus more on internet media. Internet media. Okay. Huh. Ha ha ha. So let me just start a new poll. Five watching right now. Okay, guys. I just needed. I need money. I need money. 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 I'm like Mr. Krabs. Okay. Let me just. We'll choose the next animation I talk. Actually, no. Okay, I'm pinning this. Okay, let's see. I'm a greedy. Okay, I think we can end the poll. Okay. Okay, boys. Okay, I'm greedy mode. I'm in greedy mode. I'll honestly or $5 $5. I'm so close to getting my $100 from YouTube. I'm so close. I'm so close, boys. So close, boys. I can do it this month. I can do it this month. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, so I think let's just make another poll as well. So the audio good. What should I talk about? And no one has to give me anything. It's all good. Let's go. Okay. Plants vs Zombies. I don't really do that much, but yeah, that's probably good. Oh God, it looks so. Yeah, it looks pretty actually. I have no idea what this is gonna be copyrighted, isn't it? Oh God, it's a copyrighted commercial. This goes hard. What? What? Wait, what? Oh my God. Why are there so... This is so... Is it really phobic to be like, this is much. This is a bit much, guys. So stupid. I feel like some of this shit is like, this is the attention grabbing stuff that isn't real. Like, octogender, optigenitalia queer. Oh my God. Okay, the grass walk. Oh, let's fucking go! Yo, oh. Yo! The fucking tree. Oh my God. Oh, it's the guy that the Pergor made into a tomboy that everyone wants to fuck. Oh, you just took off their seeds. That's mean. What? That's an ultimate battle music? Rigor Mormist? Okay. Well, okay, it's not just a plant. I'm just... Some of you may have noticed, but I have been following more artists lately. I think I might have gotten a little bit... I've seen some degeneracy, but I think the worst part is I might have become a little... Hopefully I haven't become too... Autistic Pride Day! Yo! Okay. Anyways, that's what I'm referring to. What? It's a flower, my guy. Bro, it's a plant. It's a plant. Dude, it's just a fucking plant. Oh, no. Okay. Yo, okay, that actually goes hard. That one's awesome. That one's cool. That one's so cool. We're not turning this into a fucking waifu. That is awesome. Let's go. The best for the best. Bloom Bushmills, USA. Oh, okay. Nostalgia overload. Furry. Wait. Furry. I guess she's now a planty. Okay. Anyways, what was I doing? Every episode star versus the... Let me see if that's been done already, actually. The only thing people talk about... Oh, 10 words or less. Oh, and the thumbnail text kind of looks bad, but it's still getting better views than me.
love plushies. It may not be
Yeah, I
easy
can do
because I
that.
haven't touched my background in almost 8
You know,
months.
the only who is this? Who are you? The original Alex. I'm the original Alec, bitch. I'm sure you're a fine guy. Okay, it's all good, man. It's all Gucci. Sometimes I don't drink coffee cause it makes me more tired, so I drink pre-workout instead. Not a good idea. Oh, fuck me, bro. Okay, let me check it out. Live. Okay. Yeah, it probably is copyrighted. Oh yeah, I did that. He's actually, you know, this guy. Okay, you know what? I'm done already. Never mind. I'll do that on my own time. Anyways, no one gives a fuck about MTG. I'm a fucking nerd. It's all good. Holy fuck. Too much nerd. Okay, so I could do that. Why are people so... God, the internet. They're just 14-year-olds. They're so obsessed with these stupid fucking squares. Like the political compass. Like all the like political arguments were bad before. But they aren't even about politics anymore. They're like, oh, I declared you a conservative, but you contradicted conservative values. You have failed my arbitrary political square test. You are a hypocrite. And then, whatever. This guy's awesome, dude. I love the weird comedy series where it's just these random characters and they're like little Photoshop walking across. That's like the whole Spinch thing. I love this shit. This is awesome. Shut up, King Arthur Legends from the hit series King Arthur Legends.
Step 2. Find a tree to perch on. Step 3.
Summon him?
Put your hands on your head.
Okay, I want to get to the summon him part. Okay, that wasn't as good as some of his others. I need to find some good stuff. I'm sorry if I'm accidentally...
2-day all expenses paid trips to Idaho. Congratulations to the 2 winners out there. I hope you enjoy.
You know, this is nice. Yeah, yeah, this is nice.
Does anyone have some great wisdom though? Think I'm gonna need to pause my stream. Can I pause a stream? That's a big reason. I know Undertale is overused as hell, but like that's a big reason people use that is because it's not copyrighted. That's also why I use Homestuck, which honestly, despite being so much worse story, it's very similar to Undertale, but honestly I think it has better music. Most part. I think Finale is like one of the best things I have ever been blessed by in history of the world ever. But yeah. Oh my god, though. Homestuck is not good. I tried. I tried. It's also one of the hardest things that I've ever had to read. And I don't mean like, oh, it's so cringy, it's hard. I mean like it's literally hard to read. It's one of the longest pieces of media ever written, and every character has this annoying typing quirk that, like, I don't know, let's just say it replaces A's with 8s, E's with 3s. It's very frustrating. I liked part 5, but part 6. I like part 4. I like part 5. I was invested. But part 6, you know, like, I've been complaining about a lot of this meta stuff, and it's real bad because the creator is, like, trying to do this confusing, weird, trolling the audience thing while playing it straight. And the rules in the world itself are kind of designed to be troll rules, but they're also being played straight, so nothing works. It's just confusing, and he intentionally confuses the audience, but it stops having charm. It just becomes annoying after a while. I think a good example is like he made an entire meme that was like the most intentionally convoluted. Oh my god, it was so intentionally convoluted with like fucking it's like the romance system was in quadrants, and there's like it's so over convoluted, and it's like you have a friend girlfriend, you have an enemy girlfriend, you have a neutral girlfriend, and you have like a romance girlfriend and like a horny girlfriend or some shit. It doesn't make any sense. And then it's like the joke is like, wow, look at how stupid and convoluted this is. And then characters keep switching their personalities around just to fit this stupid quadrant system, and we're supposed to be invested, and it's like, no, I don't care. These guys are dumb. This is dumb. Oh, you guys are idiots. I could not even get very far into part 6. I think one of the only characters I was liking at the time was Terezi, and they just made her kind of bad. Terezi is just like Toph and Daredevil as like one character, so they were and like also a little amoral. So that was awesome, but then they just made her, because of this stupid quadrant stuff, like she was like fucking dumb, and she was in an abusive relationship with the guy who was just killing everyone else, and it's like, oh, what do you see in him? Arbitrary alien world building that says so. I can't relate to that. That's not. I can't. It's just making the character worse, just to fulfill some really arbitrary world building, and it's really dumb, and I do not like it. It's not Kekaroonies at all. It's not Kekaroonies with the big bamboonies. It's just kind of cringe, and it makes me want to fringe with the syringe. Nothing to binge, just a singe. Oh wait, let me see. 3 episode Inside Job reviewed. Guys, I see a market. I see a market, boys! And I'm seeing the flower again. The flower making people horny for some reason. Is Perigore younger than me? Why is everyone talented younger than me? Maybe I shouldn't have slacked off for 6 years. You know, maybe I'd be a fucking in law school by now if I didn't. Instead of awesome fucking cases that throw people in jail, I made a bunch of fucking bloated ass scripts that fucking planned and didn't really do much. Dude, the dangers of commentary. I think I should have stopped after that. Dude, the dangers of commentary. What the fuck? That still does fuck with me. Just the fact that that's just kind of normal and accepted. I'm not gonna get over that, like, ever getting over that shit.
Plushies are one of my favorite things to collect.
Oh, okay,
games
that's cool. You blurred the background, so that means good editor. Fuck. So that's why he has how many subs? 100,000, 20,000. Oh, okay, that's a. Subscribe to the original Alex. I'm sure he is a great guy. But way fucking more importantly, way more importantly, well, first of all, I need to edit this a little bit and put in some limited customization. We need. Oh wait, actually, don't eat. I'm not even gonna say sub to Alecations. Here's some other stuff. I'm interested in. Some other stuff is that I need to look at my Instagram. Oh, first I need to piss. Oh my god, no. What's on screen right now, actually? What is on screen right now? Okay. So, let me see. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, I need to pin that. Okay, guys, as I'm pissing and shitting, everyone go to the link tree and also support me on my other socials. I miss the AC, but I do love this new microphone. I am so glad this thing's working well. I'm very happy about that. Let me just mute this for a second so you don't hear me pissing and shitting. Okay. Okay, am I back? Am I back? Is it back? Back. It was about 40 miles away. Yeah, that probably took too long. Not gonna lie. Lie. Ground zero, let's see if my TikTok got more followers. No. Do. Bark! Gonna be truthful? Wait, actually, why is that so loud? Oh my god. Gonna be truthful? What's the truth? Drop the truth bomb! What's the truth? What's the truth? What's the truth? The truth? What is it? We gotta know the truth, bro. What's the truth? What's the truth? What is the truth? Don't keep us waiting. There's a... What's the truth? Okay, I don't know what the truth is. So, in terms of a lot of my, So in terms of content right now, I have been cross-posting a lot of Twitter, Instagram stuff. But these websites cater towards different things. Like Instagram is more pictures, Twitter is more controversy and messages, and TikTok is more for short-term content. So what do you think I should do for this kind of stuff? You know what I mean? You catch my drift, you catch my drift. You understand, Jake and Prende, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna lie, so I was truthful. Oh my god. Yeah, so what should I do? Like, that's another thing, is I kind of want to... I don't know these algos at all. I don't know the Insta algo. I don't know the Twitter algo. I don't know the TikTok algo. But I am kind of interested in them. I'm not sexy enough to go shirtless, so that's good for you guys. I know that would probably bring in more views if I was. That's awful. Jesus Christ, half of you guys are fucking teens. That's weird. I'm talking about bringing in a new audience, of course, though. I think, isn't that like what Instagram is? Thirst trapping? That's what you gotta do on Instagram or some shit. This one got like... Didn't this one get like the most views? That one got 266 views. Yeah, no. Thirst trapping works. Instant viewership. Okay. I need to... I guess that kind of clickbait still works on Insta, but does not work on YouTube. You're just gonna get suppressed and oppressed. For sure, for real, for real. Boom, 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 bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, bang, bang. God, that is so loud. Let me... What is my audio? It's at 100%. Okay, let me just scroll that way down. Oh. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay. Yeah. Oh god, what the hell? Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I didn't see anything. Let me go back to my link tree. Okay, where is it? So what should I do for Patreon? I mean, I shouldn't do anything yet. I'm not big enough to do anything on Patreon again. TikTok. I don't know what to do on Twitter. I want to not be too controversial. But I want to be a little, so I can attract attention. Maybe I should do the best of both worlds and actually say something that's very controversial by the internet standards, but not by normal people standards, and like say some popular piece of media is mid. I am kind of agreeing with the populace on a lot of stuff lately, though. Yeah. Oh, not again. Okay. So, I mean, my instant TikTok are basically the same right now. Oh god, I hate... What is this hub? This is awful. I hate Microsoft's main... Like, Microsoft's Edge. Why do I use it? Oh my god, of course that's... Wait a second. I'm missing something. No, I'm not. Okay, that's why. Okay, I got you. Okay, I got you. So... Yeah, I'll just ask that on my community post. I think that was a productive enough stream aside from that, though, so thanks, guys.